Before we dive into today's episode, I want to invite you to join me with a breakthrough brew. If you are feeling stuck in your business, you are overwhelmed, or you are unsure of what to focus on next, especially now being back to school or back to business and you're not sure where to start, you don't have to figure it all out alone. Sometimes all you need is a good brew and a breakthrough. I might be a Brit who loves my coffee, but let's be real. When in doubt, we brew up, we talk it through, and that is where the breakthroughs happen. And that is exactly why I created my breakthrough brew sessions so that we can do just that. There's no pressure, there's no fluff, there's no awkwardness. It's just a real, honest conversation with you and me where we can untangle the overwhelm, we'll ditch the shoulds and create a clear, simple action plan that actually feels good for you. These can be on Zoom or in person if you are close to where I am. And in 60 to 90 minutes, we will get into everything that is going on, bring whatever is keeping you stuck or slowing down. We'll go under the hood, we'll unpick everything, and I will help you come up with a plan of action to move forward. So, whether it's coming up with a plan of what's next for you and your business now the kids are back at school, or syncing your business with your child's school calendar so that you can find a rhythm that works for you. Maybe it's stripping back the shoulds and ditching the noise and reconnecting with what feels aligned. Maybe you want some help refining your offers and services, or creating a visibility strategy that works for you, or turning your expertise into digital products. Or maybe it's just a pick my brain session where you are maybe thinking of starting a podcast, you want help brainstorming your next offer, or you just want to pick my brains on something that I have done that you are thinking of doing too. You don't have to figure it all out alone. Sometimes all you need is a good brew and a breakthrough, and that is what you will get when you book a breakthrough brew with me. You'll find the link to book your session in the show notes. Let's dive into today's episode. Welcome to the Unapologetic Mompreneur, the podcast for mums with an online business who are ready to take back their time, home, business, and self so they can restore the balance and thrive, both at home and at work, without feeling like they have to choose between the two. I'm your host, Sarah Dew, life and biz coach for mumpreneurs. I'm also a mum, stepmom, wife, introvert, breast cancer survivor, and your mentor for making a change for the better. I've learned how to go from surviving to thriving and unapologetically create a business I love and the life I want for me and my family without worrying about what other people think. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Because being an unapologetic mompreneur doesn't mean that we're selfish or that we don't care about others. It simply means that we are not afraid to show up as our true, authentic selves, to step into our purpose, do what we know is right for ourselves and the ones we love, and take the steps we need to take to make our dream life and business a reality. Join me each week where I'll be sharing all of my best tips and strategies, plus the occasional dose of tough but gentle love to help you feel empowered, motivated, and confident to take action so that you can become the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. So, are you ready to unapologetically create a business and life you love? Let's do this. Hey there, and welcome to episode 104 of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. Do you ever find yourself starting your day with great intentions, with a list of all of the things that you were going to get done, and then something happens? Things don't go to plan, things take longer than you think they were going to take, and suddenly you feel like your day has just gone sideways, everything's gone out of the window, and what you thought was going to be a smooth, productive day turns out to be absolute chaos. And then you're left feeling frustrated and fed up and like a failure that you didn't get half of the things done that you needed to do. Well, this episode is going to change that for you. I am sharing a strategy that you can use that I personally do, and I also get all of my clients to do, that makes life so much easier. It helps you to stay focused and it helps you to get things done and so that you don't feel behind and instead start feeling in control even when things don't go to plan. I'm going to help you create a plan for every single kind of day, from the days where things go smoothly to the days where everything goes out the window, so that no matter what happens, you can still get things done. You can still move things forward and you will still feel accomplished. I'm going to walk you through how to create a three-tiered mini plan system so that when that perfectly planned to-do list goes up in smoke, you can still feel accomplished. Because this three-tiered mini plan gives you flexibility without the chaos, it gives you the structure without the shame, and it is your strategy for staying on track when nothing goes to plan. When you start using this three-tiered strategy system that I'm going to share with you in your business, there is no more losing whole days to guilt or decision fatigue. You're going to be able to finish your day and knowing that you showed up even if it wasn't perfect. You managed to get yourself away from that all or nothing trap. You are able to work with your real life instead of against it. And you're going to feel like you have got this, that you are capable, that things are able to be consistent in your business, that you can get things done, and that you are calm with it. This three-tiered strategy system for managing your day is all about momentum over perfection. It is all about progress over pressure. This really does take away the pressure and it allows you to get something done, at least one thing done in your business every single day that is going to move the things forward for you, no matter what comes your way. So whether it's unexpected sick days or you get the calls from school, you suddenly realize that you've got an appointment after school that you'd forgotten about, or a school event happening that you didn't see coming, all of that is going to be taken care of and you're still going to be able to get things done in your business. When I started adding this into my business, it made things so much easier for me. It made things feel lighter. It made my to-do list feel doable. And if I didn't get as much done as I wanted, I didn't beat myself up. I stopped beating myself up over the things that I wasn't accomplishing and was actually really proud of the things that I did achieve, knowing that I had actually got stuff done. Even if I had got that call at lunchtime to say that Harrison was feeling sick and I had to go and get him and spend the rest of the day being with him, taking care of him rather than working, I still felt like I was accomplished. So make sure you've got your notebook and pen because you are going to want to write this strategy down. And trust me when I say that when you start using it, everything is going to change in your business. Getting things done is going to be so much easier. That pressure is going to go away and life will become easy. Business will become easy and things will feel lighter for you. So what is this three-tiered strategy and how on earth do you go about creating it? So instead of creating a regular to-do list for your day of 3 to 5 things that you want to get done, we are going to do it a little bit differently. We are going to create a plan a plan B, and a plan C. This isn't creating more work for you. This is actually about getting clear on your day of what you have got to work with, the time available, and what makes the most sense for you to be working on right now, so that if things do happen, you can prioritize and work on the things that matter most first. And then if plans go out of the window, guess what? You have still accomplished. So instead of ending your day frustrated and annoyed when things don't go to plan, you will have still actually achieved the things that matter most. You will still feel accomplished and you won't be beating yourself up that you didn't tick things off of your to-do list. When you turn your to-do list on its head like this and you create an A plan, B plan, and C plan instead, it helps you take back control of your day. Next time you go to plan your day, instead of writing a regular to-do list, I want you to create a plan A plan B, and a plan C. Now that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. This is about getting clear on what really matters so that you can make sure you are working on the things that are going to move you forward, that are going to have an impact on your income and the growth of your business. And then no matter what happens, no matter what curveballs come your way that day, you are still going to get things done and you are going to end your day feeling that you have made progress. So let's dive into this. Plan A is your A plan. In other words, your ideal work day. So this is your dream day. If everything went to plan, that you had no interruptions, that you had the full stretch from school drop off to pick up, what would you work on? If you had that clear run today, what would move the needle forward? What feels good for you to do and makes the most sense for you to do, knowing that you are not going to get interrupted? That you've got that full time to just sit down behind your PC and dedicate those hours to deep, focused work to really, really get some things done. Plan B is your shortened day for days when something unexpected shortens your time. If something was to happen today and you were going to get that call from school, or you realized that you needed to go and do something else, or maybe you realized that actually, best laid plans aside, you're only going to have a couple of hours instead of the full day. Or maybe you're just feeling like the energy isn't there today, but you need to get something done. Your plan B is for just that, for that kind of day. So ask yourself, what is essential today? This is all about choosing 1 to 2 simplified actions from that original list that you wrote for plan A. Look at that list that you wrote for plan A and ask yourself from that list, what is essential today and what can be shortened, delegated, or moved if things don't go to plan. And then plan C, your C plan is your bare minimum day. So this is the one that is the reality plan for sick kids, for surprise calls, or days where you just really aren't feeling it and you've got a low capacity day. Basically, those days where you realize you've now got 20 minutes to work. That is it. What now? Ask yourself what you can do in 15 to 20 minutes that still supports your business. This C plan is all about creating a lifeline and giving you the proof that you're not failing, that you are flexing. So just make a note of 2 or 3 things that you could do that if things don't go to plan and you only have 20 minutes or so to get a little bit of work done, what would you do or what could you do that would help you still make progress and feel accomplished? So maybe it's scheduling tomorrow's post or recording a 60-second reel for Instagram. Maybe it's checking payments or quickly updating something with your finances. Maybe it's reviewing your goals and your intentions. What could you do in 20 to 30 minutes that would really help you feel like you are still accomplished? A great way of coming up with things for this is to think about a just do it list. What have you got in your business that you keep putting off that would only take you a few minutes to do, but would actually make you feel accomplished and feel like you've ticked something off of your list? Guaranteed you've got a few little things that you've had on your list for a while now that you keep putting off that would only take a few minutes to do, kind of like eating that frog. Make a note of those. Those are the kind of things that you can do in your C plan for your bare minimum day when you've only got 20 minutes or things haven't gone to plan and suddenly you're left with a very short window to get things done. Most people plan as if everything will go right and we all have a perfect day. But as mums building a business in the margins of the school day, we know that things don't always go to plan. And those best laid intentions quite often can be out of the window by 10:30. And it usually then sets us up to feel like we are always behind and that we are failing and that we can never get anything done. So when it comes to doing your to-do list tomorrow, instead of just writing that list of things that you are going to do, I want you to make a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C before your day begins. Not just that list of top 3 tasks, but a plan for what if I get my full work window? What if my day goes to plan and I have a dreamy day? What am I going to get done? And then that what if my window gets cut in half plan, that B plan where you've got a little bit less time. What are your main priorities? What can you do that can be a set that is essential but can be shortened, delegated, or moved? And then that plan for what if I only get 20 minutes? It just takes a couple of minutes extra to do instead of that regular to-do list, but it makes such a difference. You really will thank yourself later because that way, whatever happens, whatever curveballs come your way, however your day pans out, you have already decided how you are going to win the day. You are in control. You are calling the shots. And regardless of what happens, you've got a plan. And it just makes things so much easier and so much lighter. And if you want help putting this together, book a breakthrough brew with me. And in 60 minutes, we can get together and we will go through all of the tasks in your business, where you're at with your goals, map things out, and I will help you come up with a plan that you can fall back on so that you know what your A plan, B plan, and C plan should look like for you, tailored to the unique needs of you and your business and your family, so that then when it does happen and it does hit the fan, you can still get things done in your business. I would love to hear from you of how you found this episode, what your biggest takeaway was, and would love for you to share with me the sort of things that are on your A, B, and C plans. Here is to having that plan, because you don't need to do more. You just need a smarter way to do what matters most. And this 3-tiered strategy system is going to help you make it happen. You've got this, and I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And if you have a moment, I would love for you to leave me a rating and a review so that other mompreneurs can find this podcast too. Here's to unapologetically becoming the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now.